In downtown Milwaukee, there's an area that spans from 6th Street on the east to 20th Street on the west, and from Kilbourne Street on the north to Canal Street on the south. In this stretch of 100 acres
lies a nation.
We have our own flag,
Our own fight song.
We wear blue and gold
as we celebrate Marquette basketball.
And Marquette has won the national championship.
This is what you should know.
You mess with one,
You mess with us all. Don't let the 100 acres fool you.
We span a far greater area than that.
To a nation more than 120,000 strong.
The impossible dream is realized.
pride knows no boundaries. No boundaries.
Passion has no limits.
Hey, get your hands up.
You will know when you're in trouble.
You will know that today is not your day.
Because you'll hear a chant of 3 words.
We are.
We are. We are Marquette.
And when you hear that,
Pray.
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 What is up, everybody? Happy Friday. Welcome into the MUBB at Home pregame show presented by our friends at Aurora Healthcare. We've got you until 6 o'clock this evening. Tip-off of the 127th edition of this rivalry matchup between the Marquette Golden Eagles and the Wisconsin Badgers. We'll see if the Golden Eagles can pull off the upset tonight against a top 5 ranked team in the country. You can see them out there on the court at Fiserv Forum tonight. The Golden Eagles rocking their championship blues, 4th different uniform in 4 games. The Badgers rock in red. Tip-off at 6. And obviously a bit of a different atmosphere for this rivalry game this year. The second time it's taken place inside Fiserv Forum. It was raucous 2 years ago as the Golden Eagles pulled off the upset in overtime. Last year, Marquette not as lucky at the Kohl Center, but back inside the friendly confines of Fiserv Forum, hoping to pull off yet another upset this evening. Got some things to rectify, admittedly, from a loss to Oklahoma State earlier this week. Let's check out the highlights from that game, and there were some from the Golden Eagles in an 8-point loss. There's Cade Cunningham, expected to be one of the top picks in the NBA draft. Early on, things going well for Marquette. Dawson Garcia looking awesome on the drive there. The freshman's been impressive through 3 games. Jamal Cain with his first career double-double in 96 games at Marquette in game number 3 against Oklahoma State. Looked really good on Tuesday night. Kobe McEwen with the drive and the layup there, the little floater. He was Marquette's leading scorer with 21 points. How about this dunk from DJ Carton? That's the excitement that he brings on the offensive end of the floor that Marquette is hoping to get more out of throughout the season this year at the point guard position, especially with Marcus Howard moving on. Justin Lewis, 3-pointer. He was all over the glass on Tuesday night. If you watch the game or listen to Homer and Tony on ESPN Milwaukee, how about a dish as well? Freshman to freshman there. Dawson gets 2. Nice little cut from Kobe. This is what Marquette's going to need tonight to pull off the upset over Wisconsin. Slashing, explosive guard play. Nobody expected that there. Theo John, 2 for 2 on the season from 3-point range. I think he called convenient baking hours late on a Tuesday night in Milwaukee. There's Kobe McEwen again, Marquette's leading scorer Tuesday, finished with 21 points. And Justin Lewis, the bounce, the bunnies, getting the block. That's what you want to see from a freshman. Energy, effort. It's going to be important tonight against the top 5 team in the country. We'll get into the keys to that game coming up in just a little bit, but let's hear from Wojo about what it's going to take tonight and about some takeaways from that game against Oklahoma State.
Defensively, I thought we did some good things, and it's a little skewed, the defensive numbers, because we gave them dunks and layups because we just handed them the ball. And certainly our defense is well ahead of our offense, and that's where we've spent most of our time. And so that's understandable, but, our offense should not be where it's at right now.
So that's a wrap on Oklahoma State. Certainly some things to rectify, but some positive signs as well, especially on defense, as Wojo outlined for you right there. Coming up next, we'll take a peek ahead to tonight's game, and specifically what's it going to take for Marquette to get this dub against the rival, always hated, never feared Wisconsin Badgers. But first, let's hear from our friends at Aurora Sports Health.
The little things in life often mean the most. It's the same with social distancing. Just 6 feet helps slow the spread of COVID-19. And wearing a mask, not a big deal, right? Small actions can keep us all safe. And when you sanitize or wash your hands, that little time spent can make a big difference. Because the virus, too small to see, is a big deal. And when you do the little things, you can stop its spread. Advocate Aurora Health, we're here for you.
Hey, Marquette fans, free throws are going to mean much more than points on the scoreboard this season. For every single free throw made by the Golden Eagles, the Johnson Controls Foundation will make a $5 donation to the United Community Center. The United Community Center provides programs to Hispanics and near Southside residents of all ages in the areas of education, cultural arts, recreation, community development, and health and human services. 67 makes from the charity stripe for Marquette through just 3 games. They hope to add to that total and add more donations from the United Community Center and Johnson Controls in tonight. Hopefully a victory over the Wisconsin Badgers. Let's get into this matchup a little bit more tonight as you take a look. See the teams warming up on the floor for this one, tipping off a little after 6 o'clock. The key to this game tonight for Marquette to pull off the upset is going to be guard play. It's pretty simple. And in years past, Wisconsin's bigs have been dominant. Look no further than Ethan Happ, one of the top players in Badgers history. Even in the win a couple of years ago at Fiserv Forum in overtime, the Golden Eagles struggled to defend Ethan Happ. But Marquette has the bigs this year to thump with Nate Reavers and Micah Potter, the 2 tremendous big men for the Wisconsin Badgers. Dawson Garcia has the athleticism and the skill to make Nate Reavers work at the 4, and then Theo Johns is dominant of a center as you're going to find in college basketball, certainly capable of playing every bit as well as Micah Potter tonight. The guard position is where the Badgers might have a bit of an advantage, especially from an experience perspective over the Golden Eagles in tonight's game. You think about Demetric Trice and Brad Davison. Like it or not, they have played a ton of college basketball between the two of them. And Steve Wojciechowski and the Golden Eagles are still trying to figure out exactly what the correct rotation is in their backcourt. Is it Symir Torin, DJ Carton, Kobe McEwen? Does Dexter Akano get some run? Wojo's still tinkering with figuring out the correct connection there for the Golden Eagles and what can be explosive, potent for their offense. So we'll see exactly if the guards in particular can play better than Davison and Trice tonight. If the Golden Eagles guards do that, they stand a great chance to pull off this upset against a top 5 opponent. That's just my opinion. Let's hear from a guy in the locker room. Homer, who will be on the car, Tony Smith on 94.5 ESPN coming up at 6 o'clock, had an opportunity to catch up with Marquette Associate Head Coach Dwayne Killings. Take a listen.
Continuing the Marquette game plan, this is Town Bank coverage of Marquette basketball. Marquette this evening against 4th-ranked Wisconsin, joined by Associate Head Coach Dwayne Killings. I know it's the rivalry, but they're just good, and maybe I'm different. I think of that first. This is a great challenge for Marquette.
It's a great challenge, but I look at it as a great opportunity for us. Obviously, they're a super experienced team. They want to share the Big Ten title last year, and they're really good. I mean, they can beat you on the perimeter. They can beat you inside. I think they test what you teach. You know, if you don't box out, they're going to get an offensive rebound. If you don't arrive with a high hand, they're going to make threes. If you can't guard the ball, they're going to drive it. I mean, they're a very disciplined team, a very good team. But I love the opportunity for our team and for our young group as we're trying to learn each other and learn who we are, get the challenge against one of the best teams in the country.
Is there something you have to do more than anything else to win?
Yeah, I'd say the first thing is, you got to be able to close out with high hands. You got to take away their threes. Then you got to be able to defend the drive. Although their offense is very methodical, they will try to attack you one-on-one. And then you got to keep them off the glass. I mean, this is a team, they're older, they're very physical. And last year, I thought one of the things that they did and they executed in their game plan at a high level was their ability to post our guards up, but then their guards became very good offensive rebounders. And that opened the game up for them. And I thought that established their toughness. And today we have to be the tougher team. And again, I think our young guys, they haven't necessarily been in this environment in terms of playing on this, level of against this level of competition. So it's a huge challenge. And one of the things we talked about today and yesterday in preparation was, you got to play a man's game today. I mean, you're playing against grown men, and you guys got to grow up fast. And the other thing, we talked a lot. We've built an unbelievable program here. We've been able to bring in players from all over the country, California, New York, Baltimore. What we don't want to get missed in this is that this game means everything to everybody in the state. This is a huge opportunity for bragging rights. And we want to make sure our guys understand the history and tradition of this game and that there's a lot of people watching and it means a lot to a lot of people. And I thought our kids really embraced that message. Camarada delivered that message to our guys, and he did a tremendous job with it.
Marquette Associate Head Coach Dwayne Killings, Marquette against Wisconsin. This is Marquette basketball, Town Bank coverage on Learfield IMG College.
Right Height, Milwaukee-based Right Height, going to donate $10 for every three-pointer throughout the season. Hopefully the Golden Eagles make a bunch of threes throughout tonight's game. We want you to contribute through tonight's game as well. I'm always on Twitter throughout every single Marquette game, seeing what the reaction is from fans. We want you on your social media as well during tonight's matchup against the Badgers. Post your photos. Remember to be social with Marquette throughout the game for a chance to win a Chick-fil-A gift card. Fan photos, post them to Twitter, Instagram, using the hashtag #WeAreMarquette. And one lucky fan tonight is going to win a gift card to Chick-fil-A. Right now, the players hopefully going to have some fun on the court tonight, making some three-point baskets. 27 so far this season. Every three-pointer throughout the year. Milwaukee-based Right Height is going to donate $10 to All In Milwaukee. All In Milwaukee is a college completion program that provides financial programming, advising, and career development to support and ensure low-income students of color in Milwaukee complete college and become active in our local workforce. 27 threes so far. Hopefully they get a couple of more against the Badgers in a victorious game this evening. It would be fun to see a victory. It would be fun to see some three. It's going to be fun to see these players get some throwback items right now. Take a check this out.
21. I was born in 1999.
I'm 18 and I was born in 2002.
I was born in 1998 and I'm 22 years old.
That's a phone. Telephone. It's like one of those old school phones.
That's a cell phone or house phone. It's a phone.
That's a cell phone for sure.
Some type of phone that you carry in your pocket, like a original cell phone kind of.
That's like one of the first telephones. Like you could walk, like your little satchel, and you talk hello.
They use that on Stranger Things. That's a little portable phone.
A car phone. I've never heard of that.
Car phone? Oh, I see the piece.
It's like a case. It's got buttons. Oh, that's for tape recorders. A cassette player? Like you walk around, you put the cassette in with the headphones and stuff? A Walkman, yeah, there you go. A Walkman? I had a little CD one of them.
Hopefully the Golden Eagles are throwing it back to 2018, their last victory over the Wisconsin Badgers tonight. Greg Elliott and Steve Wojciechowski previewed tonight's matchup yesterday afternoon. We got an opportunity to speak with them, take a listen to what they think this rivalry means to the Marquette University community and what it's going to take to pull off an upset tonight.
What I tell them first off is that this is not like every other game. You know what I'm saying? I know we take it as like game by game, but this game means more to us, to them, our fan base, that this game gonna mean a lot. And the fact that this is a game that's gonna have a lot of physicality. Like so far we done played 3 games. I feel like this is gonna be the toughest game because it's the next one, not just because it's the next one, but who we play. And we gotta get that point across to our freshmen and our younger guys that's new to our program, that this is not like every other game. This game really means more to everybody that's involved. So.
What was the moment for you? Obviously, you've been a part of huge rivalries throughout your basketball life, but what was the moment for you where you realized this was, kind of bigger than the game for a lot of people across the state?
Well, when you walk in the gymnasium for the first time and you feel the passion and excitement, there's a different level of energy. And like you mentioned, I've been very fortunate during my college basketball career as a player and a coach to know what that feels like. And certainly the first time we matched up against Wisconsin, it felt the exact same as it did when I was a player. I mean, there's no denying that our fan base during Wisconsin games gives our team a great home court and a great surge of energy. Obviously, we won't have that, but regardless of who's in the stands or who's not in the stands, it's going to be incumbent on us as a group to play with high level intensity against an outstanding team. Well, these are the games you come to Marquette for, to play in this type of game. And certainly because of the quality of the Badgers and their outstanding players and team, we're going to have to play our best basketball to have a chance to beat them.
I know some Marquette fans are going to be wearing their jerseys, watching and listening from home for tonight's rivalry matchup. It's time for the Jersey Mike's Jersey of the Game. This season, we'll be selecting the Jersey Mike's Jersey of the Game virtually for each Marquette home game. All you have to do is send a photo of yourself in your best Marquette jersey to @MUAthletics to be entered to win a gift card and to be featured as the Jersey Mike's Jersey of the Game. Get that gift card, get a sub. Good stuff from Jersey Mike's. In addition, we got some great sales going on. If you don't have a Marquette jersey yet, now is an awesome time to get to the Spirit Shop on campus or check them out online, spiritshop.marquette.edu. Head over to the Spirit Shop online and also grab a select rally hoodie as our deal of the game today. That's available now through December the 7th online at spiritshop.marquette.edu. We're starting to see starting lineups. We're going to get to those in just a couple of minutes' time. You see the Golden Eagles getting ready to run back out on the court there, get psyched up for a huge matchup against these Wisconsin Badgers. A little tease for you here. It looks like Wojo is going to make a change in the starting lineup tonight at the guard position. We just talked about it here on the MUBB at Home pregame show presented by our friends at Aurora Health. Guard play is going to be key for Marquette to get a victory tonight. They got to clean up the turnovers and the sloppy play from the backcourt, and it looks like Wojo is going to insert a new player into his starting lineup for this evening's game. You can also see rocking the championship blue there, the new Jordan uniforms. I love this from Marquette. 4 different uniforms in 4 games. That's exactly what you want to see for a school that's steeped in tradition, especially with uniforms. We'll see if the championship blues bring a championship effort for the Golden Eagles against the Badgers this evening. Still waiting for them to jump out there, and this is a huge opportunity. You heard assistant coach, associate head coach Dwayne Killings not call this a challenge when he was speaking with Homer, but call it an opportunity for a younger team. You see Justin Lewis in the huddle there. Jose Perez transferred in. You know that Dawson Garcia, still a freshman as they jog out to the fight song here. This is a growth opportunity for the Golden Eagles, these young Golden Eagles. Their first huge basketball game at the collegiate level for some of these guys, and their first huge rivalry game. We'll see if they can pull off a big-time victory over a top 5 team in the country, and that can pay dividends later in the season. Having that experience, having that on your resume is obviously key going into March Madness, but just from a competence perspective of saying, listen, anybody we go up against, we have an opportunity to win a basketball game. This could pay huge dividends for the Golden Eagles in tonight's game. Seen some layups, Theo John throwing them down, these guys getting loose, looking loose, and looking for an opportunity to pull off an upset after a disappointing loss earlier this week, but trying to get back on track in tonight's game. DJ Carton just hitting a 3 there, and DJ's got an opportunity to have a big-time game tonight.
I think I'm pretty good at shopping. I know how to find my deals.
I don't really go grocery shopping. Peanut butter and jelly,
which costs more.
You know, we got the 2 classics right here.
Just plain creamy peanut butter. And Concord grape jelly.
16 ounces in this one.
This is plastic, this glass.
18 ounces in this one.
I would say jelly's harder to make, more processed to make it, so I'm gonna say jelly.
The peanut butter would be a little more expensive. Peanut butter costs more.
I'm gonna just go with the jelly.
I don't know. All right, I'm gonna go with peanut butter.
Oh! So we got some whole milk.
100% pure orange juice.
No pulp.
I feel like no pulp is more expensive than pulp.
Hey, where you get the milk from? It matters. That matters.
I'm gonna say orange juice costs more.
90% sure the whole milk is worth more.
Orange juice costs more.
I'm going with the milk. Orange juice?
What?
Marquette fans, to support and to celebrate small businesses, our friends at United Healthcare and Marquette Athletics have teamed up for our Spotlight on Small Business Sweepstakes. Tonight, we are featuring Aquatech Pool Professionals. Take a shot at having your business feature this season for the United Healthcare Spotlight on Small Business. Visit gomarquette.com/smallbusiness-spotlight to enter, and your business could be featured on our pregame show leading into a Marquette game this season. Golden Eagles still warming up for this one at Fiserv Forum. You got your live looking right there. They're getting layups up right now, but let's see if they can name some tunes correctly. Check out this video. I love seeing the young guys do this throughout the season.
I've heard this song so many times. I don't know the name though. I want to be with somebody.
I know the song. I just don't know the name.
I don't know who sing it.
Leonard Skinner.
Oh, this Return of the Mac. Who's the singer? Mark Morrison? Yeah? Yeah.
Now this is the story all about
yeah, this Will Smith.
This turned upside down. Yeah, this the start of Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
This is Fresh Prince? Will Smith, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
It's a little Fresh Prince.
I'll tell you how I became the prince of a town called Bel-Air.
When you live in Wisconsin, you work hard, but you also don't take yourself too seriously. You enjoy this state's vibrant music scene, bustling breweries, and world-class universities. And with your choice of scenic trails, secluded campsites, and expansive acres, you really do have it all. This place is unique, and so are you. Your bank should know that. At Town Bank, we do, because this is our home too, and we're proud to be Wisconsin's bank.
Tonight's game at Fiserv Forum between Marquette and Wisconsin is presented by Town Bank, the official banking partner of Marquette University and home to Marquette checking with free ATMs nationwide. They're huddling up. We're inching closer to tip time for the 127th edition of this rivalry game, and the second one ever at Fiserv Forum. The first one went really well for Marquette, 74-69 overtime victory. It was one of the most exciting, raucous environments I've ever been a part of as a Marquette game. I've been going to Marquette games for 10 years since going to campus there. It was an unbelievable game, and one unlucky Wisconsin Badger fan had probably the worst experience of anybody at this game. Check this out. Iggy, the Golden Eagle, coming down with a pie, bang, right in the face. That's what we're going to miss in tonight's game. The basketball is going to be great. The energy is going to be great. The intensity is going to be awesome. But, man, the fun you get from Iggy pieing the road fans, the excitement, the student section, the crowd going wild. Hopefully we can get back in there as soon as humanly possible, because those are the moments you miss, and those are the moments that make college basketball so great. We're going to get to introductions in just a couple of minutes here, and we've got an opportunity to see the Golden Eagles out there looking like they're going for the anthem here, and there's going to be a switcheroo in the starting lineup tonight. For introductions, Marquette is making a switch, and we talked about it. Guard play is going to be so key tonight against the senior-laden backcourt of the Wisconsin Badgers. Looks like DJ Carton is going to make the starts in tonight's game for the Marquette Golden Eagles.
Well, you got alumni here from both teams. It was a great rivalry between these two
those schools. These guys are sky high for this game against Wisconsin. Marquette really pouring on the Badgers. Marquette is playing some heads-up defense, folks. They are really racking Wisconsin.
This still is the game for state bragging rights.
Levenger driving. Up for layup. It's good. Unbelievable shooting by Bernard Tooney's got 6.
It's over. Travis Diener owned it early. Eford scores. Got right around Michael Finley.
This is a Wisconsin team. Sometimes we come in here 13 down and go back and we beat them.
McGuire came off that bench. He was 10 feet in the air. That's it. The Marquette Warriors have defeated the Wisconsin Badgers.
The Marquette Golden Eagles have defeated the Wisconsin Badgers.
From the floor of Fiserv Forum, we will have Mike Jakubowski with your starting lineups for the Golden Eagles and for the Badgers coming up momentarily. As we just alluded to here on the pregame show, though, looking like DJ Carton's going to get the start tonight. This is a guy that has experience, even in his short collegiate career, playing against the Wisconsin Badgers as an Ohio State Buckeye, and he's going to have some vengeance on the mind. Didn't play great last year as a member of the Ohio State Buckeyes against Wisconsin. Played about 20 minutes, didn't score, so I'm sure DJ is looking forward to the opportunity to get a little revenge on these Wisconsin Badgers with his new program, the Marquette Golden Eagles, tonight. And I like that Wojo's making the switch, toying with the starting lineup, seeing if something different works after a tough loss on Tuesday evening. You see the Badgers going out there, Aleem Ford. This is the experience you get from Wisconsin. Micah Potter, the big man inside. Theo John's going to have a huge task tonight. Nate Reavers, athletic, big. I think Dawson Garcia is going to have to guard him. And here's that senior backcourt, Demetric Trice, Brad Davison. Let's send it to Fiserv Forum, your starting lineup for the Marquette Golden Eagles. Here is Mike Jakubowski.
Critical, ain't no time left on the clock. When it's your time, give him something to watch. I picked out the locks till I buy up the block, and I know I'm a gift, but I think out the box, and they told me to stop. But why would I stop? The DJ gon' drop this, we made it from scratch. I'm minding my business and all of it's black. My dog on the name, made the man is a team. I don't complain about life, I adapt. Hold up, why would I stop? I don't jump, hold up, this the reason
And now, let's meet your Marquette Golden Eagles. At forward, 6'11", a freshman from Prior Lake, Minnesota, 33, Dawson Garcia. At guard, 6'2", a sophomore from Bettendorf, Iowa, number 21, DJ Carton. At forward, 6'7", a senior from Pontiac, Michigan, 23, Jamal Kane. At guard, 6'4", a senior from Toronto, Ontario, 25, Kobe McEwen. And at forward, 6'9", a senior from Minneapolis, Minnesota, number 4, Theo John. In his 7th season, the head coach is Steve Wojciechowski.
All right, there's your starting five. You see the big switch. DJ Carton for Symir Torrance, Kobe McEwen, Jamal Kane, Dawson Garcia, Theo John for the Golden Eagles. Tip-off moments away for this rivalry game between the Golden Eagles and the Badgers. Just one more reminder, we want to hear from you and see from you during the game. Follow at MU Athletics for in-game promotions and giveaways, and tweet your home photos using the hashtag #WeAreMarquette. Let's get this dub. Let's get this W, this win. Marquette, Wisconsin tipping off next. Get over to Fox Sports 1 or listen on ESPN Milwaukee. Have a great night and a great weekend, Marquette fans.